Hello and welcome back to Codersaurus. Today we're going to take a little bit of a break and I wanted to see what are the hot topics in the IT world. So a lot of changes going on in the IT world, and I just wanted to see what are some of the the best skills to have in programming, development, IT. One interesting thing that I found is if you go to trends on Indeed.com, there's a page where you can view hot or top trends, and you can see what are the top skills for jobs in general, and you can see all of them at the top are related in some way to computers. HTML5, MongoDB, these are top job trends. There's different ways to view this. You can view them together, or we could actually have a couple of things. So you can see HTML5 here is the search criteria right now, and this is the graph for HTML5. Good skill to have. What if we put that alongside with JavaScript and CSS? Okay, we can see there was definitely some highs, and then it's kind of tapering back down. Maybe there was a high demand, and then a lot of folks enrolled and are coming out with skills in this area, or maybe there's just less of a demand for those skills and things are moving more towards mobile. Maybe who knows? We can do that too. We could do something like JavaScript versus Android. Let's just do that, just to see the direction that things are moving. This may be just a fact that things have tapered off. Maybe there was a high demand for tech 2 years ago that there wasn't right now. Not sure, but one thing interesting is we can start putting some of the some of the latest and greatest technologies like AngularJS. I hear about AngularJS all the time. How is that? And you can see it's skyrocketing. AngularJS is a skill that a lot of folks are learning. It's a framework. It's a JavaScript library, but it's very easy to create one-page applications with AngularJS. We'll try a couple more. Big data is one that I hear all the time, even though sometimes people don't know exactly what that is. You can see this is very different than what we were seeing with JavaScript and HTML. Now, it's not quite as dramatic, right? Because now we're looking at an absolute. But you can see the skills are on the rise, and these are. I don't know if decline is the right term, but yeah, it's definitely headed in the negative direction, and this one's in the positive direction. If we click on this, we can see relative percentage growth. This really kind of exaggerates or accentuates the percentage growth. So there's no percentage growth for JavaScript HTML. In fact, there's a negative growth. But for for big data, there is. Let's do AngularJS and big data. How do they stack up in terms? Well, you could see big data, definitely a big push, but it's still AngularJS definitely on the rise. Now, that's relative to the population needing that skill, right? So a lot more jobs requiring big data and less of a number of jobs requiring AngularJS. So the same thing is true for JavaScript. Even though it may be a skill that is on the, let's just say on the decline, it's still much higher demand, much more jobs with the JavaScript in the job description versus AngularJS and big data. Actually, I've got a skill. Sorry, not a skill. If you go out to, I was looking at this blog, easymoneyexperiment.com, and there's a blog post I was looking at hot job trends, and we could see this is actually an example of using this Indeed COBOL definitely on the decline. Although I've heard that if you know COBOL and you're a skilled COBOL programmer, you know, those few jobs that remain, there's still such a low number of COBOL skilled programmers out there that I don't know. You're in good spot, but less and less as time goes on. C#. You can see we'll just keep an eye on these numbers out here. So one would be like way up here, and then Android. So it's higher demand for C#, but you can see both of them have a rise and then decline. So here's where we start looking at things that are shooting up. AngularJS, Backbone.js, since mid 2011 has been shooting up. Bees, I'm not sure exactly where that's coming from. Bitcoin, the numbers out here are pretty low, but are skyrocketing as far in terms of opportunities and growth. Bootstrap is one that's probably on the same order of AngularJS. Bootstrap, Chrome, I'm not sure what kind of skill that is, but in any case, cloud, anything with cloud in it. CoffeeScript, still pretty low numbers. Dropbox, low numbers, but on the rise. Female, this was interesting. Starting in 2013, there was a rapid increase in the number of female jobs. I'm not sure. Now, when I say female, this is the keyword female showing up in the job description. So maybe something changed to where there's a large number of jobs requiring females. Or, you know, the other thing is that it could be that starting in 2013, maybe starting in 2014, maybe Indeed.com, perhaps they're pulling in a new source of jobs, a new source of job listings that are allowed to or include the word female in them. We'll skip on down. Git is a good skill. JavaScript, we looked at this earlier and it's on the decline, but still a very large number out here in relative terms to some of these others. JSON. Laravel is a PHP framework that just came out, I think, early 2013. So it's on the rise, but again, pretty low, relatively speaking. Now, does that matter, right? So if it's a brand new framework and there's very few skilled workers in it, does it matter that there's a low number of jobs? Probably not. LinkedIn. So LinkedIn is on the rise. Now, what does that mean? Probably for marketing folks, LinkedIn is a skill, sales and marketing, that you're gonna need to have and is on the rise. And so this may be an opportunity for LinkedIn training, although that's on the rise. Everywhere, it seems everywhere I look, there's a training about LinkedIn or how to use Facebook, things like that. Okay, well, and there's actually a whole lot more on this page, but I won't go through all of them. If you're interested in seeing more of that, you can go to easymoneyexperiment.com and click on the link about the hot job trends. So we'll go ahead and leave it there. Thank you for watching.